Mike!
Take a look at those.
What are you doing here?
Your hubby asked me to. I'll bring these over.
Well, why didn't you knock?
Had my hands full. Glad I did, too.
Okay, well, you've delivered them. Now you can leave.
You always lay around like this?
No, I do not lay around like this.
Oh, I get it. This is all a part of the big plan.
Which is not going to work if Eric comes home and finds you here.
Operation Reverse Seduction.
Don't even use the word seduction.
Well, that's what it is.
Only I'm not doing the seducing.
The old man is. Oh, this is gonna be great. Take a look at you. How can this miss?
It can miss. If Eric even remotely thinks that I'm setting this whole thing up, it's gonna turn him off completely. I have to be very careful. Extremely careful. I want to have a baby, Mike. I want to give Eric a child. I have to.
Thanks for the workout.
Oh, you're welcome. Would you like some breakfast?
No, I have to get home. Where's Jessica?
Still sleeping, I imagine. Would you like a cold drink?
Yeah. I was just wondering how her surprise party went last night.
Well, I would imagine it was a good one because I was sound asleep when she got in.
Oh, so it was pretty late.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. I think Dylan took good care of her.
Yeah, I hope so. Is Ridge around?
No, he spent the night, over at Brooks taking care of the children. Or should I say, the Warwicks.
I can hardly believe they're really married.
I think it was inevitable. You've seen them together.
Not that much.
Well, I'd say it was a marriage made in purgatory.
Well, I personally have always thought that Ridge would eventually end up with...
Oh, don't you dare say that.
Well, worse things have happened, Stephanie.
Name one. Now, look. In these past 7 years, Ridge has had many opportunities to marry Brooke if he'd wanted to. It wasn't meant to be.
Sweetheart, stop it.
Oh, I love it when you say that.
Look, Brooke is married now. Her relationship with Ridge is a moot point.
Let's hope so.
I had a letter from John yesterday. He and Hannah are having trouble. My brother doesn't like to talk about things like this, so it must be pretty serious for him to write me a letter.
So how are things with you and Sheila?
Stabilizing, actually.
You give a second thought to her proposal about a divorce?
Well, it wasn't a proposal.
Well, yes, it was. She said she'd give you a divorce, no strings attached.
I've given it some thought, yes.
And? Do you get any satisfaction out of this marriage? I mean, do you talk to one another? Is the sex that great?
Stephanie.
You don't have sex. You haven't been intimate with her.
I have to go.
I know what you're like when you
What
don't have
are you
sex.
talking about?
When you go a long time without sex.
Stephanie, please.
Please. I was married to you for
Oh,
almost 30
so
years.
if I get desperate here, if my whole persona changes
That's
because
all I have to say on the subject.
Good. Goodbye, dear.
Oh, Eric, what a pleasant surprise. I'm here to see Stephanie. Is she around?
And this is the actual recording studio. This is the control room with a board, and this is where I sing.
Where it all happens, huh?
That's right.
Macy, hey. I'll be right out. Oh, I recognize that voice. Mr. Don Navarone, right?
That's right.
Great. Been looking all over for you. I heard you around here somewhere.
Hi, Don.
Honey, in my right hand, I am holding the key to your future. Check it out. What do you think? Is it hitting or what?
I think it's great, but what is this Rapture?
It's your new group.
My group.
Yeah, we're gonna put you right up there with Tanya Tucker and Roseanne Cash.
Country rock?
Let's see, you are...
I'm sorry, this is Anthony Armando. He was with me the night you first heard me at the Bikini.
Yeah, right.
Hello again.
Right.
Yeah, you think of Macy as a country rock singer?
Well, she's a natural, man. Give her some leather and get some metal going, and this chick could be beautiful with an edge. There's a niche for that. It's wide open.
You think you can sell this to the studio?
Yeah, they're looking for it, lady.
Do you hear that, Anthony?
Yeah, well, yeah, what's the next step?
You leave it to me. I'll deal with the suits. Macy, I want you to start living the image. We're gonna give you a new look. Change your clothes, change your hair. You're not the girl next door anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Well, one question. This is going kind of fast here, and I don't mean to be negative.
No.
But Macy's voice, we've all heard her sing at the Bikini Bar, but is she ready for the recording studio?
Fair question. You tell me.
They buy you dinner, open your door. Other than that, what are they good for? Men, talking about men.
Don't worry, Sheila. It's going to work.
Look, I have to get pregnant, Mike. If not, Eric's going to continue to gift all his assets to his kids. He's a family man. I've got to give him a family. Oh, look, there he is. Come on. We gotta go. Go,
How?
go, go, go. Just go through the back.
My car is parked down the street.
We'll go through the neighbor's yard and be careful of the dog, okay? It's a Doberman. Go, go, would you?
Sheila?
Oh. Hi.
What you doing?
Oh, I'm just sunbathing. Must have dozed off. There's some messages in there on the machine for you.
Aren't you a little worried?
About what?
About burning?
No. No, I have on sunscreen. There's a package that came for you today as well. It's from Milan. It said urgent, so you might want to take a look at that.
I really can't imagine what would bring you over here.
An invitation
To what?
to a very special and unique event.
The honor of your presence is requested at the premiere showing of the Spectra Grand Diva collection.
That's it. I'm sure you've heard about this new line we're putting out.
Why would you want me at your showing?
Oh, Stephanie, there's no reason for you and I to behave like we're mortal enemies. Not now. Our children have gotten a divorce. All of that unhappiness with Thorne and Macy is all over with.
Is it?
Yeah, but Stephanie, I am not here to talk about a friendship between us.
Oh, good. Well, then why do you want me there? No, don't answer that. I know why. For the same reason that you always want somehow to insert yourself in my life, to give you respectability.
Oh, come on, Stephanie, get off it.
No, it isn't. That's the truth, isn't it? You would like nothing better than to have the press see me sitting right there at the end of the runway watching your collection, so it would give your collection credibility. Now, that's the truth. Admit it. Admit it.
Sure. I'll admit it. Why not? Isn't that how the game is played in the rag trade? Isn't that what you had to do when you were getting started? Didn't you invite celebrities and people who were very well placed socially to attend your showings to give it that little extra buzz of publicity and excitement, huh? Of course you did. You weren't born at the top, Stephanie. You had to play the angles and ask for a helping hand while you were on your way to the top. Well, that's all I'm asking. A helping hand, a little professional courtesy, the old noblesse oblige. Are you so high and mighty now that you're not capable of giving a helping hand to someone less fortunate than you are?
Oh, damn, it's not working.
Sweetheart, I'd be concerned if I were you. Well, these aren't parts of your body that are normally exposed to the sun. You're going to get a burn here.
Oh, okay, I'll just put on more sunscreen. You know, this article is really great. It's on free radicals, some pretty bad stuff. It makes you want to take antioxidants.
Talking about me.
Is she a monster or what?
What do you think, Anthony?
He's right. He's right. You have a hell of a sound.
You know, I played your tape for the suits upstairs and they liked it, but they need to see you perform live, so you better start thinking about a band.
A band?
Yeah, we got to set you up with some musicians, get you into rehearsal, and put your showcase together. Exposure, lady, that's what it's all about. Exposure. Catch you later.
Okay, Don. This is just unbelievable.
Yeah, and I have to admit, I feel like the biggest jerk for discouraging you. I'm really sorry.
Are you proud of me now?
Yes, I am very proud of you. You go for this, baby. You just go for it.
Oh, Anthony. I gotta get a whole new wardrobe. I've gotta do something about my hair.
Macy.
You know, this whole image change is gonna be kind of fun.
Macy, I think you're ignoring what just happened here, the kiss.
Anthony, with everything that's going on, I mean, maybe you should too.
But I don't want to. In fact, I want to do the opposite. I want to focus on that.
Anthony.
Macy, we can't just be friends. We're way beyond that.
So, in other words, the only way you can relate to me is sexually.
No, not the only way.
Well, then how come every time we get together, this issue comes up?
Because, baby, I think you refuse to address it, so it's always there.
No, I have addressed it. I've told you exactly how I feel, Anthony. I want to slow it down.
Slow what down?
You, me, everything. I'm starting over with a whole new career, and I'd like to do the same thing with my relationships.
Do you know how impossible that is?
Don't say that it's impossible, Anthony. Don't say that to me, because it isn't. Anything is possible if it's what you want, if it's what you go after. Now, I'm going after a career in music, and that may seem impossible, but it isn't. Anthony, you heard what Don said. I've got to be a totally different person now. I've got to look differently. I've got to act differently. And it's not just surface. It's much deeper than that. It involves every part of me, and it involves you, too. I can't be Macy Forrester anymore. That person is gone. I've got to be totally different now, totally changed. So just treat me like you just met me. Okay, it'll be good first. Treat me like you're interested in finding out who I really am, Anthony, because there's so much more to me that you don't even know. And I want you to know me. I really do.
You're asking if I'm capable of giving a helping hand to someone less fortunate than myself?
Yeah. And I'm not referring to your work with charity. I know you're very generous in that department. No, I'm referring to a person-to-person kind of business-to-business thing. I mean, I'm somebody in your business, Stephanie. I employ a lot of people. We could use your support.
Oh, I see. And that would be accomplished by my being at the foot of your runway.
You'd be our guest of honor.
Amazing.
What?
6 months ago, you pulled this incredible stunt at our spring show, and you're here. It's not that you're just here. You're here even expecting that I'm going to help you.
Oh, why not? That's ancient history.
6 months ago is not ancient history. Not to me, it isn't. Not after what you did. Do you know how hard I worked on that show? Do you know the effort I put into it? It was such a treacherous act. And who ended up with the majority of publicity from that show? You did. I want you to know that it's taking every ounce of control, that I don't just step over here and punch you in the nose. I want you to go. I want you to leave, and I don't want you to come back until you're publicly prepared to apologize for what you have done. Out!
I'll just leave this here for you in case you change your mind, huh?
Out!
This letter you were talking about, it's from Vitani Marsico.
Oh.
He's coming to the States.
Honey, you're standing at my son.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what's the matter?
Well, you missed a spot here.
What?
Sorry. I'll take care of it.
I don't think this is a very good idea.
Why not?
Well, I don't think it's good for me.
You don't?
I'm very vulnerable.
Sheila, I'm your husband.
But you haven't wanted me in how long?
Too long.
What are you saying?
You still want me?
I'll always want you, Eric. I just don't want you.